Imagine, for a moment, you have a team member who can sift through mountains of complex data. Well, faster than you can say spreadsheet, right? Someone who pinpoints hidden opportunities you've maybe been overlooking and can even squash those annoying code bugs.
Yeah.
All without needing a single drop of coffee.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, sounds like science fiction, doesn't it? Well, the reality is artificial intelligence is advancing at breakneck speed.
It really is.
And for your business, staying in the know isn't just a bonus anymore. It's absolutely essential for staying competitive.
Definitely.
You shared some really interesting articles and notes with us about these rapid changes in AI. And our goal today is kind of cut through the noise.
Yeah, focus on what matters.
Exactly. Highlight what truly matters for you, the listener, and how these advancements can directly impact how you run your business.
Let's do it.
And hey, if you're already thinking about how AI could revolutionize your operations, maybe check out drai.co.il later to see how we can create AI solutions tailored just for your needs.
Okay, so let's dive right in. The first thing that jumps out, looking at the AI landscape right now, is just how incredibly fast things are moving.
Unbelievably fast.
Yeah, technologies that felt cutting edge maybe just months ago, they can feel almost ancient now.
Right. It's wild.
And this explosion in capabilities, especially since we saw models like the original GPT series emerge, well, it means for any business wanting to keep that competitive edge, keeping up isn't just a good idea, it's fundamental.
Absolutely. And speaking of latest, just recently, April 16th, 2025, right? OpenAI announced 3 brand new models in their O series.
That's right. Big news.
We've got O3, which they're calling the thinking one. I love the Hebrew translation they gave. Gives you that sense of depth.
The deep thinker.
Then there's O4 Mini, the fast and focused one. Sounds like it's built for speed.
Quick tasks, yeah.
And finally, O4 Mini High, positioned as their top model, the leading model.
The flagship, basically.
It really signals a pretty significant step forward in what AI can do, doesn't it?
It really does. And what's particularly noteworthy about these new O series models, it's a fundamental shift in how they process information.
How so?
Well, unlike some earlier AI, these are designed to think more sequentially, a bit more like how a human works through a problem, step by step.
Okay.
It's often called chain of thought. Imagine someone showing their work in math class, not just spitting out the answer.
Right, yeah, I get that. Showing the reasoning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's kind of a simplified analogy for how these models operate internally before giving you the result.
That's a great way to put it. So, okay, for our listener running their business right now, what tangible benefits does this chain of thought thing actually bring? Like, what can it do?
Well, it unlocks a whole new level of problem solving, a much deeper level.
Okay.
So these models can now tackle complex multi-stage issues much more effectively than before.
A multi-stage.
Yeah. And they can intelligently use other tools. For instance, automatically analyze code to find bugs, perform really sophisticated web searches to gather info, even interpret visual data.
Wow.
And maybe most importantly, their ability to analyze ambiguous or, incomplete information and still arrive at well-reasoned conclusions is significantly better.
That sounds huge, dealing with messy, real-world data.
Exactly. And all this leads to a much smoother integration of the insights into actual actionable steps for the business.
Okay. Now, you shared an article that really hit this home, even though it focused on GPT-4o, which, while powerful, is technically a step before these brand new O models, right?
That's right. But it illustrates the capability leap really well.
Tell us about that example.
Sure. So the article described the scenario. GPT-4o was given an image of an old physics project poster.
Okay, like a school project.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it was missing some key data points. Now, think about a human tackling this. You'd have to carefully look at the poster, figure out what's missing, remember the physics principles, maybe do some complex calculations, probably consult external resources.
Right, it sounds like hours, maybe even days of work.
Easily. A significant time investment, absolutely.
Okay.
But in the demonstration, the AI scanned the image, it intelligently figured out the missing information, it executed the necessary physics calculations using Python code it wrote itself.
Oh.
Cross-referenced the results with current scientific literature, and then provided an accurate insight. It even included a self-correction in its reasoning.
And the time it took.
Minutes.
Minutes instead of days. That's a game changer.
It really is.
Okay, so here's where it gets really interesting for our listener. How does this massive leap in capability translate into, like, actual real-world value for small and medium-sized businesses, for the kind of businesses our listeners running.
Right. Well, this fundamentally alters what SMEs can achieve. It really does. Previously, tasks needing deep data analysis or uncovering subtle marketing trends, maybe fixing tricky code issues. These often meant hiring specialized experts, data scientists, senior programmers.
Expensive experts.
Exactly. Right. Now, with access to models like, say, the O4 Mini High, businesses can take on many of these tasks themselves.
Seriously? Like what?
Well, imagine being able to analyze your customer data to find hidden marketing opportunities you just hadn't seen before.
Okay.
Or quickly resolving a nasty bug on your company website without waiting for an external developer. Or even generating detailed reports with both text and images, all without needing that dedicated in-house specialist.
That really does level the playing field, doesn't it?
It absolutely does.
Now, the article also mentioned something important, that older AI models are being phased out. Sunsetted, I think, was the term.
Yes, and this is a crucial point for any business currently using AI. Really critical.
Why is that? What are the risks?
Well, older models, like the previous GPT-4 and another one mentioned as O1, their support and availability will be discontinued.
Okay.
So for businesses still relying on these older systems, there are pretty significant risks. You could find yourself investing time and money integrating tools that will soon become obsolete.
Right, dead ends.
Exactly. You'd be missing out on the much better capabilities of the newer models, and ultimately you risk falling behind competitors who are adopting the latest AI advancements.
It's like building your business on, I don't know, Windows XP today or something.
Precisely. Software that won't get updates, won't be secure, won't have the new features.
Got it. So how should our listener think about choosing the right model from this new O series? There are 3 options.
Yeah, OpenAI seems to have structured this new offering quite thoughtfully, with 3 distinct models for different needs.
Okay.
The O4 Mini, as the name suggests, is designed for speed. It excels at tasks like quickly analyzing code for errors or rapidly retrieving specific information, fast in, fast out.
Right, quick hits.
Then you have the O3, the thinking one, built for depth. Ideal for complex analyses, in-depth tasks that need more processing, more reasoning time.
Okay, the deep dive model.
Sort of, yeah. And finally, there's the O4 Mini High, the leading model. It aims to offer the best of both worlds, maximum overall performance across a wide range of applications, speed and depth.
It sounds like understanding those different strengths is really key to making the right choice for your specific needs.
Absolutely. And this really highlights the ongoing need for businesses to stay informed. You have to keep updating your understanding of what these new models can actually do and understand the tools that use them to really get the most out of their potential. It's vital to figure out what's directly relevant to your specific business challenges.
Maybe get some help figuring that out.
Exactly. Consider seeking expert guidance to translate these tech advancements into practical business solutions. Think of it like this. When a new version of your critical accounting software comes out with major improvements, you need to understand those improvements to benefit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, services like Dr. AI, that's exactly what we specialize in. Staying on the cutting edge of AI, analyzing its potential for businesses, running experiments, and making this knowledge accessible and actionable for companies like yours. It's like understanding the new rules of the game as they change.
Okay, so based on everything we've discussed, maybe the first action step for our listeners should be to really take stock.
Assess where you are now.
Yeah. Assess your current AI tools, your understanding of the latest developments. Are you aware of these new O-series models and what they can do? Think about which parts of your business could see the biggest impact from faster processing, that's the O4 Mini.
Right.
Or more in-depth analysis, the O3.
The deep thinker.
Or maybe that high-performance blend of both with the O4 Mini High.
That's a great first step. Then secondly, make a conscious effort to stay informed about new AI developments. Actively seek it out. Follow reputable industry blogs, attend webinars, maybe even ones offered by Dr. AI. Engage in relevant discussions online or in person. Just keep learning. Because remember, the AI landscape is evolving so incredibly fast.
Yeah.
What was leading edge yesterday might be, well, less so today.
Good point. Okay, so assess, stay informed. What's the third step?
And finally, don't hesitate to reach out for expert guidance. seriously. Services like Dr. AI can provide invaluable help in navigating this really fast-changing field. We can help you identify the AI solutions that are the best fit for your unique business needs and make sure you don't miss out on critical opportunities.
It's about turning the potential into results, right?
Exactly. Turning the potential of AI into real, measurable results for your business. Understanding which AI model aligns with your specific goals, that's the crucial first step toward a more efficient, more competitive future.
So if you are interested in exploring how the latest AI advancements can be applied to the specific challenges your business faces, we definitely encourage you to connect with us at drai.co.il.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you might be asking yourself some questions at this point.
Like what?
Okay, how do I really know which of these models is the right one for my particular business?
Good question.
Or when is the best time to upgrade my existing AI tools? Should I wait? Should I jump now?
Also important.
Or even, how can AI specifically help me improve my customer experience, maybe save my team some valuable time?
These are all fantastic and really practical questions, and we want to make sure you get the answers you need. We really encourage you to reach out with your specific inquiries, use the Dr. AI website, find us on social media. We're always looking for ways to provide more detailed info and tailored guidance to help you succeed.
Definitely. So the core takeaway today, the main message is this. In the world of artificial intelligence, staying informed, that's a powerful advantage. Knowledge is power here. Businesses that proactively seek knowledge and adapt quickly to these advancements, they're the ones that will not only survive, but truly thrive in this new era. Don't let your business get held back by outdated tech or missed opportunities.
So maybe a final thought to leave you with. Consider this. What untapped potential is hiding within your own business data right now that could be unlocked with the right AI tools? And what significant competitive advantages could you gain by embracing these advancements today, not tomorrow?
It's about getting ahead of the curve.
Exactly. Stay ahead of the curve. Visit drai.co.il to learn more and take that crucial first step towards harnessing the full power of artificial intelligence for your business.